Welcome back to the Daily Principle. Today, we're diving into one simple habit that has the power to transform your mindset, strengthen your resilience, and change the direction of your life. Because lasting success isn't built in one extraordinary moment. It's created through the small choices you make every single day. Most people believe success comes from one big breakthrough, but that's rarely how real transformation happens. The life you've always wanted is built through small decisions repeated day after day. If you can improve just one habit today, you're already changing your future. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover why the smallest daily actions often create the biggest results. Think about this for a moment. Every morning you wake up with something incredibly valuable, a brand new day. It's like standing in front of a blank canvas. What appears on that canvas depends on the decisions you make from this point forward. The quality of your future isn't built by one extraordinary day. It's shaped by ordinary days repeated with purpose. Real success doesn't suddenly appear. It grows from small, consistent improvements that most people hardly notice. The first place to begin is your attitude. Your attitude influences how you interpret setbacks, how you treat people, and how you respond when life doesn't go according to plan. Two people can face the exact same challenge, yet one sees possibility while the other sees defeat. The difference isn't the situation, it's the perspective. Improving your attitude doesn't require pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing gratitude a little more often, complaining a little less, and looking for solutions instead of excuses. Tiny adjustments made consistently create remarkable changes over time. The next area is communication. Every relationship, opportunity, and achievement depends on how well you connect with others. But communication isn't just about speaking, it's also about listening with genuine attention. People who communicate well make others feel heard. They ask thoughtful questions, avoid rushing to conclusions, and express themselves clearly without creating conflict. These skills aren't gifts you're born with, they're habits you build through daily practice. Another essential habit is self-discipline. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving when motivation disappears. It's the ability to keep promises you make to yourself, even on difficult days. Every small act of discipline strengthens your character. Waking up when you plan to, finishing an important task before scrolling through distractions, exercising when you'd rather rest. These choices may seem insignificant individually, but together they shape your future. The secret is to turn discipline into routine. Once positive behaviors become habits, they require less effort because consistency replaces constant decision-making. Just as important is your mindset. Many people never reach their potential because they accept limiting beliefs as facts. They tell themselves they're not smart enough, talented enough, or capable enough, and eventually those thoughts become self-imposed barriers. Instead of asking, "Can I do this?" begin asking, "How can I learn to do this?" That simple shift transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. Every day, challenge one belief that's been holding you back. Replace fear with curiosity, doubt with learning, and excuses with action. Over time, your confidence won't come from empty motivation. It will come from evidence you've created through consistent progress. I've seen people completely transform their lives once they stopped focusing on everything that was wrong and started paying attention to what they could improve. They didn't change overnight. They changed because they made one better choice today than they made yesterday. Finally, learn to value your time. Everyone receives the same 24 hours, yet the results people achieve are dramatically different because of how those hours are used. Time is your most valuable resource because once it's spent, it can never be recovered. Protect it carefully. Decide what truly deserves your attention and eliminate activities that steal your focus without adding value. Each day, identify the few tasks that matter most and complete them before getting distracted by less important things. Progress isn't about staying busy. It's about making meaningful use of your energy where it matters most. When you improve your attitude, strengthen your communication, develop self-discipline, build a healthier mindset, and manage your time with intention, you aren't just changing your schedule, you are gradually changing the person you become. Success isn't created by dramatic breakthroughs. It's created by hundreds of small decisions repeated consistently until excellence becomes your new normal. Every day gives you another opportunity to become a little wiser, a little stronger, and a little closer to the life you're capable of creating. The choice, as always, is yours. Every day gives you another chance to become more intentional with your time, One day you remove a distraction, the next day you learn to say no to activities that don't support your goals. Those small daily improvements may not seem dramatic at first, but over time they completely change how productive you become. Before long, you're accomplishing more in less time because your attention is finally focused on what truly matters. Think about it for a moment. How often do you end the day feeling busy, yet realize you didn't make real progress? How much of your time disappears into things that keep you occupied but don't move your life forward? Being constantly busy isn't the same as being effective. Real productivity comes from giving your energy to the right priorities at the right moment. A simple habit can transform everything. Start each morning with a clear plan. Decide which tasks deserve your attention first, which responsibilities can be delegated, and which distractions should be eliminated completely. Don't just organize your work, schedule time to rest as well. Breaks aren't wasted time. They're what allow you to stay focused, energized, and consistent instead of burning yourself out. I've met many people who say they never have enough time. My answer is always the same. Everyone receives the same 24 hours. The difference isn't in having more time, it's in using the time you already have with greater purpose. Improve that one skill every day and life begins to feel far more organized and rewarding. The same principle applies to learning. The world keeps changing and standing still means falling behind. Every new idea you learn increases your ability to create value. The more value you provide, the more opportunities naturally come your way. Keep learning daily. Read a few pages from a good book, listen to an educational podcast, study your profession, or develop a new skill. Tiny investments in knowledge build tremendous results over time. Education doesn't end when school is over. That's where the most valuable learning actually begins. Formal education can help you earn a living, but self-education can completely transform your future. The people who achieve extraordinary results never stop learning because they understand that growth creates opportunity. Money deserves the same daily attention. Your financial future doesn't happen by accident. It reflects the choices you make consistently. Whether your goal is getting out of debt, building savings, or creating long-term wealth, progress starts with small habits. Begin by tracking where your money goes. Create a realistic budget. Save a portion of every paycheck, even if it's small, and gradually learn about investing. These simple actions compound over time. Financial success isn't determined only by how much you earn. It's determined by how wisely you manage what you already have. Many high earners still struggle because they spend everything they make, while others with modest incomes build wealth through discipline and smart decisions. One timeless principle remains true. Spend less than you earn and invest the difference. It sounds simple because it is, but following it consistently requires self-control. It means saying no to unnecessary spending today so you can enjoy greater freedom tomorrow. If you've ever looked at your bank account and wondered where your money disappeared, that's your signal to develop better financial habits one day at a time. Above all, never stop investing in yourself. Life is designed for growth. If you're not improving, you're standing still, and standing still eventually becomes falling behind. Personal development isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming better than you were yesterday. Some days you'll build greater self-awareness by recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. Other days you'll practice a valuable skill or strengthen your emotional intelligence so you communicate and connect more effectively. Every small improvement shapes the person you're becoming. Set meaningful goals that match your values and purpose. Focus not only on achieving success, but on becoming the kind of person capable of sustaining it. Read a chapter from a personal growth book, practice a positive habit for a few minutes, or reflect on your progress before ending the day. Those simple actions create lasting change. Real growth also requires letting go. Some old habits, limiting beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking must be left behind before new possibilities can take their place. Personal development is a lifelong journey of learning, adjusting, and evolving. The person you become determines the opportunities you attract. If you want a better life, become a better version of yourself through the choices you make every single day. Your life is always moving in the direction of the person you're becoming. If you want meaningful relationships, become someone who brings honesty, kindness, and value into the lives of others. If you want greater abundance, begin developing the mindset of someone who believes opportunities are everywhere. Every day gives you the chance to become a little more disciplined, focused, optimistic, and capable. Those small improvements eventually shape your entire future. Another area that deserves your daily attention is your purpose. Purpose is what gives meaning to your actions. It's what keeps you moving when motivation fades and challenges appear. The important thing is to keep strengthening that sense of purpose through the choices you make each day. Many people worry because they haven't discovered their purpose yet. The truth is, purpose rarely appears all at once. It grows as you live, learn, and take consistent action. Spend time reflecting on what matters most to you. Take small steps toward your dreams. Make sure your daily decisions match your values. As you continue doing this, your direction becomes clearer and your life becomes more fulfilling. When your life is guided by purpose, everything begins to feel different. Your work has greater meaning, your relationships become more genuine, and even difficult moments become opportunities to grow. I once met someone who had wealth, recognition, and success, but still felt empty. When I asked why he wanted all those things, he had no answer. He had achieved success without knowing what it was truly for. Once he shifted his focus towards serving others, making a positive impact, and living with intention, he found a level of happiness and peace that success alone had never given him. Gratitude is another habit that can completely transform your life. When you appreciate what you already have, your attention moves away from what's missing and toward what's already working. That simple shift changes your mindset from lack to abundance. Practice gratitude every day. Be thankful for the people who support you, the opportunities you've been given, your health, your home, and even the lessons hidden inside difficult experiences. Every challenge teaches something valuable if you're willing to learn. The more grateful you become, the easier it is to notice new reasons to be thankful. Gratitude grows with practice, just like any other skill. It also changes the way you treat people. You become more generous, patient, compassionate, and willing to give back. Real gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's reflected in your actions. No matter how your day goes, always find at least one thing to appreciate. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary. Sometimes the smallest blessings become the greatest reminders that life is already giving you reasons to smile. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending life is perfect or ignoring the problems you're facing. Difficult moments are part of everyone's journey. The real power of gratitude is that it gives you the strength to face those moments without letting them define you. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin asking, "What can this teach me?" That simple shift helps you focus on what remains strong instead of everything that's falling apart. I once knew someone who lost a job, went through a painful breakup, and felt completely uncertain about the future. Every day seemed heavier than the last. I encouraged her to find just one thing to appreciate each day, no matter how small. At first it felt impossible, but she stayed consistent. Slowly, her perspective changed. She began recognizing opportunities where she had only seen setbacks. Step by step, she rebuilt her confidence, created a better future, and later admitted that everything changed the moment she chose gratitude over discouragement. Gratitude has another incredible quality. It spreads. When you genuinely appreciate life, the people around you notice. Your optimism encourages others to see hope. Your generosity inspires kindness. And your attitude reminds people that even difficult seasons contain something worth appreciating. By practicing gratitude daily, you don't only improve your own life, you positively influence everyone around you. Take a moment to think about every area we've discussed: your attitude, communication, discipline, relationships, mindset, time, finances, personal growth, purpose, and gratitude. Which one could become better with one small improvement today? Real transformation doesn't come from one dramatic decision. It comes from the small choices you repeat every single day. Success is built through consistent habits that quietly compound over time. Start where you are, make one better financial choice, express appreciation to someone you care about, or take one step toward a meaningful goal. Don't wait for perfect conditions because they rarely arrive. Progress always begins with action. Never forget that purpose gives meaning to every habit you build. It grows as you align your daily actions with your values and look for ways to serve others. Life isn't about reaching a finish line. It's about becoming better with each passing day. Keep improving, stay consistent, and remember this: success isn't something you chase. It's something you naturally attract by becoming the person capable of receiving it. Your future isn't determined by one extraordinary moment, but by the small choices you make every single day. Keep improving, Stay consistent and trust the process, because every positive habit you build is shaping the person you're becoming. Success isn't something you chase, it's something you naturally attract through your daily actions. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Daily Principle for more life-changing wisdom.